Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Homestead Miami Speedway. Up in the Skull Key Esports booth, myself, Nathan Bogart, alongside me, Anthony Zirkle. Zirkle, how's it going today?
Man, I'm doing good. How are you doing out here?
Oh, not too bad, not too bad. Tough day, but you know what? We're doing what we love to do now, so about to have some fun.
Oh yeah, and there's nothing like doing something that you like doing. It's it definitely takes you away from some of the hardships that's going on either through the day or through the week.
Yes, so like I mentioned, folks, we are at Homestead Miami Speedway. Just a little track info here. City, of course, Homestead. This is the Xfinity Series for the G.O.A.T Racing League. We are going to have 85 laps tonight. Stages are going to end at lap 15 and 40. We're going to have two sets of tires in the pits, plus the ones they start on. They're going to run 60% fuel in these cars, and we will have one attempt at a green-white checkered if needed. They will also have one fast repair if needed.
Yeah, this track will really wear out some of these tires and stuff. They're going to need all kinds of sets throughout this race, so it's going to be interesting to see who takes what, when, and see what who can actually play the strategy card really well.
Qualifying has finished up. Taking a look at our grid, your pole sitter for the race is going to be Ricky Utting, as he took that pole position away from Bud Shear, who's going to start in second place, followed by Aaron Jackson, and Adam Gaines will be fourth place.
Yeah, Charles Van Scoy's going to come out in fifth here with Joshua Brock sixth. Bill Hales is seventh, and Maurice Burnett is eighth.
Moving along down the grid, Brandon Burkhart is going to come starting the race in ninth place. 10th place will be Josh Previte. And then 11th position, you will have Levi McCarty. And 12th place will be Richard Crane.
Yeah, Justin Reynolds comes out 13th. Samuel Harrell is 14th. Christoph is 15th. Joe Tardif is 16th. And rounding out your field is Robert Doigan, 17th.
All right, folks, that is going to be your starting lineup. They are going to take us to the green flag. We will have one pace lap, and then we will run those 85 laps. We're going to see a lot of low line to start. We're going to see a lot of high line to start. These cars are going to be searching for grip everywhere they can. It's going to get interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see where they're going to be able to find it, how fast they're going to find it, and where they're going to find it. As you see Bud Shear coming out on the track now. Wonderful, beautiful 93 car.
Folks, just so you are aware, just the top 10 currently in points for the Xfinity Series. You're going to have Aaron Jackson. He's your current points leader. Brandon Burkhart's in second. Ricky Utting is in third. Tony Ressler is in fourth. They're all within about 30 points of each other. You got another 10 points back in fifth place in the standings with Sammy Harrell. Bud Shear is currently in sixth, followed by Jorge Rincon, who got that Daytona win. He's got 96 points. Charles Van Scoik, is up to eighth place in the points with 95. Joe Tardif is currently ninth, and Josh Previte is your 10th place sitter. And we are taking the green flag here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Bud Shear gets a good jump on the outside. Can he clear the leader going into one?
Yeah, he's going to have that momentum coming around Ricky Utting, but I think right now with these new tires, they're going to be able to stay close to each other and make it a drag race down the back chute here going into three.
Ricky Utting dives down low. He wants to keep that lead position. He doesn't want to give it up already on the first lap of the race. If he can slide up in front of the 93, which he's going to do, He is now clear of the 93 and will lead the first lap of the race.
Yeah, watch that 12 car. We're lurking back there in third. He's been pretty good on these these styles of tracks here. So I'm definitely watching him. Definitely gonna be watching Charles as well. I'm hoping I'm not jinxing him here, but early in the race. But watch him here. He likes these type of tracks as well.
Yeah, he has moved up one position so far in the race. Currently trying to hunt down that 12 car of Jackson, getting a big run down the backstretch here, see if he can make up any ground. That 12 car also looking to put pressure on Bud Shearer here into the corner. He's going to try to dive low and see if he can get clear and do that slide like Ricky Udding did. Not quite going to get it this time, but if he can keep to the side by side with him going into the next corner, there's a good chance he's going to get clear. He's going to be able to make that move.
Yeah, this track is progressive banking. From the bottom, you can kind of see it. Not as much banking there, and then you got your outside banking coming in. So it's gonna they get more momentum. You get a little bit more of a run on the outside than what you would on the inside. But watch that inside later on in this race. That might come into play soon.
Got a battle back here between Levi McCarty and the 24 of Josh Previte. Levi looking to take away that spot. Looks like he's going to get him cleared and gain a position there. The 8 car currently running there, right there behind the 24. A little bit of blinking. Hopefully he can figure that one out, but he's trying to look to make moves here on the 24 as well.
Yeah, like I said before, this progressive banking, you got 18 degrees right where the 53 car is right now. And then you've got up all the way up to 20 degrees, like we were seeing Bud Shearer earlier in the race. Probably, if you go to it right now, he's probably hitting that high line as we speak with Levi McCarty as well. But you got to be careful with those seams. You can see them. You see the little black streaks in between the thirds of the track. If you catch that seam, just like Bud Shearer just did right there with both of his tires, if you hit that at the wrong time, that car will get really loose on you and try to turn itself around. Those things are pretty slick in the sun with the heat going on right now.
Very true. Folks, we're going to do this nice and early tonight. We're going to crank it up for you. All right, you can see the race is still on there with Bud Shearer. He's fallen back a few positions. I don't think he'll have any issues there. Him and Levi touched maybe there just a little bit. Could have been a little bit of net code. But Bud is trying to make a move here to get back around that one car.
Yeah, it's hard to find your rhythm around here if you're really loose, and it looks like he's pretty loose, it seems. You can't really tell much, but when that rear end kind of steps out, as soon as he goes into the corner, I'm pretty sure he's loose all the way around. I'm sorry, I was trying to look and see if he was able to, but I didn't see too much there. I don't know if he's trying to save his tires here or not, but like you said earlier, tires are definitely a thing here.
Do remember, folks, we do have the first stage ending at the completion of lap 15. So as soon as that ticker hits 16, we should see the caution thrown. Every point here in the top 10 matters. At the end of the stage, it gives you another point. Starting with first place getting 10 points back to 10th place having 1 point. So every point you slip back there could come into factor towards the end of the season.
Oh yeah, for sure. You wouldn't think about 1 point, messing up the season at all. But if you have a few hiccup races, or for these guys, since we're virtual, something happens to where they can't get on or something like that, it's a big deal. Man, Ricky Udding is just running away with this thing. He's already starting to lap some cars here.
There we do. Just so you folks are aware, we do have 2 cars out of the race. That is going to be Christoph Hall and Robert Doig, both out of the race in 16th and 17th position. I think they had trouble at the beginning. Just couldn't get the cars fired and rolling.
Either that or it was the nice patented start and park.
All right, folks, we've got 2 to go here at the end of stage 1. Ricky Udding's got us about a 2nd and 2/10 lead. He probably won't have to fight too much to get this stage win, take those 10 points, and that 1 playoff point he will get as well from the stage win. On back, you're going to see Aaron Jackson there in 2nd. He's got a pretty comfortable distance back to 3rd place right now, which is Charles. And he's got a comfortable distance himself back to 4th. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, even 10th. They're all pretty close. There are positions to gain there as we're on the final lap here, coming to end stage 1. Thank you, Stick Racer. Christoph is race control. That makes more sense. Thank you for that.
Oh, Lord. Sweet Action says tied. It's what's for dinner. I don't think I'd want that for dinner.
And coming to the green and white checkered flag, Ricky Udding will take stage 1. There's another playoff point for him, as well as 10 extra stage points. 2nd place is going to be Aaron Jackson, followed by Charles Van Scoik, Joshua Brock, Levi McCarty, Bud Shearer, Adam Gaines, Bill Hales, Brandon Burkhart, and Josh Previte will round out your top 10, taking that last stage point. All right, folks, while we are under caution, one of the sponsors of the league is AdminBoxx. They got those nice admin little button boxes that you can use if you're an admin or a race control or a league owner, whatever it is, or just a driver. They've got things on there for everybody. So we will take a short commercial break and show you the sponsor. We'll see who's going to come take tires, who's just going to come down pit road and top off some fuel and try to save an extra set. This is where the strategy is going to come into play. This is where things are going to get interesting.
Yeah, if I was Mr. Udding here, I'd be asking for a Pepsi also.
Yeah, that does sound pretty good right now. Sweet Action, car scheme's looking good tonight. I agree. I think there's a lot of good paint schemes out there.
Oh, he's even got Culvers on the back end of that. Looky there.
Oh, now I'm hungry.
Oh, yeah, same, dude. Culvers is amazing right now. Sounds good.
Here they come down pit road. Will we see any sides of the car lift up? I have not seen any yet. Oh, nope.
Ooh.
Oh,
Did
looks like
did,
somebody may have stalled out there in the pit.
did Jackson's or right sides go up? I don't recall him. I don't know if they did or not, or if it was just a little shake of the car when he hit first gear.
I think Bud is sitting down here trying to fix some damage right now. Looks like he might have some right side. Let's see if we can get a little bit better view. Yeah, he's got a
Yeah, there it goes.
little bit of dents on the side there. Get that all fixed up, he'll be all right.
Best time to do it. This is a big track, and you're able to get a decent amount of time to fix your fix anything that's wrong with your car. So
Looks like we did maybe have one car stay out, or was he a lap down?
Harold went a lap down.
Okay.
I'm wondering if he just took the wave around here.
So I would assume he's going to take the wave around here. Your stage winner again on screen there. That 2 car of Ricky Udding, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Part of the Xfinity series here for the G.O.A.T Racing League. It's going to take stage 1. We'll see if anybody has anything for him in stage 2. See if strategy plays a difference. We are going to go to the end of lap 40. So as soon as that ticker hits 41, we will see the caution for stage 2. And we'll see what everybody's got here as some strategies may play out.
You know, for him being from Michigan, I wonder how many times he's been to Michigan International Raceway.
It's a great question. Can't wait to go back.
I'm hoping I'm able to this year. Fun track, awesome track to go to. It's going to be more interesting with these new cars. Plus, it's always nice when your driver's always taking the broom home, you know, after sweeping both races.
It's very true. Very, very true. I like this nice little furniture 1-row car we got going on here tonight. Little Martin Truex paint scheme. All right, folks, the lights are off on the pace car, which means 1 to green. 1 to green, they're going to get double file. Ricky Udding, as the leader, has the choice of top or bottom. Looks like he's going to take the bottom. So they will come to the green flag this time. We will go back to racing. And like I said, we will see what strategies do play out here.
Well, I think we just seen a little bit there. I think Harold, he stayed out a little bit, but he did come to get his to the pits. So I'm wondering if he came in topped off the fuel, or if he came in and got right sides or got some tires there. We'll have to follow up there.
Currently, your biggest mover of the race is Levi McCarty, currently up 7 spots. Pretty good run he's got going tonight. I know Zirkle's favorite car is that one as well.
Oh, yeah. Gotta love me some Digger. Grave Digger.
All right, folks, the pace car is off, which means it's on the leader. We are green at Homestead once again. Stage 2 underway. Ricky Udding's going to dive it to the white line. Aaron Jackson going to try to hold that top line, followed by that 18 up there. We'll see if they can get a run down the backstretch as the 2 slides up in front of them.
Aaron Jackson got a pretty good restart there. Was able to stay with him all the way until halfway through the corner there. So, not a bad restart for him.
'18's running very high up there along the wall. Aaron Jackson ran about the middle of the track. The 2 was down a little lower, so you're starting to see all of those lines come into play now, as a lot of these guys are still on older tires as they're saving them.
Yeah, running that outside, you're able to save a little bit of tire because you're not turning the car as much, but you're also keeping up a lot of momentum and you're also going a lot faster. So it's a 50-50 shot on saving a little bit of that tire up there in that top line.
Levi McCarty has now taken over the second position, and let's ride along with him and see what kind of run he can get on the 2-car here. Still running up there very close to the wall. So he'll get a nice run down the backstretch here. Could make up a lot of this gap you see in one straightaway. 2-car held pretty tough there. Got a good run himself.
Yeah, you lose a little bit of track there when you first go into the corner, but then he starts making it up here on the top side with all that momentum he gets off the corner. Looks like they're a little even. He's giving up a little bit of track going into the corner, and then he's gaining that little bit of give up he gives up in the middle of the first part of that corner at the end of it. Let's see what he's able to see if he's able to get up to him now.
Looks like the 2-car's just trying to drive it a little harder into the corner in 1 and 2. And then he's sliding up into the 18's line, which can definitely affect the way he drives that corner. And it definitely looks like there in 3 and 4 that 2-car is a little bit stronger car in those corners.
Yeah, he dumps a lot of that dirty air on top of Levi there in 1 and 2, which creates a lot of drag on the front nose and makes that thing tight, and it makes it harder to turn. So he has to put more wheel input into it. Therefore, it makes the car looser than he really wants it to once he gets back onto the gas.
The 18 switched lines there, trying to change it up on the 2-car.
Yeah, he did. I wonder if he's, that's the other thing too. You're able to get a draft off of this track too. So I'm wondering if he's trying a new line just to see if he's able to get the draft and get up a little bit closer to him.
We're right along now with the 23 of Charles Van Scoort. He's currently sitting in the 5th position. He's even for the race right now, right where he started.
Sorry there, I was getting a drink.
That was weird. It was like a car just disappeared off the track.
Here you go.
Sorry about that, folks. The cameras went wacky for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Hey, it's not a broadcast unless the cameras go a little wacky sometime during the stream.
I'll agree. Aaron Jackson currently sitting in that 4th position, down just 1 position from the beginning as he qualified 3rd. On back through the field, we'll see Brandon Burkhart here. He's up 3, currently sitting in 6th. Joshua Brock just down 1 position, currently sitting in 7th, followed by Joe Tardif in the 7th. He is up 8. Almost the biggest mover there. Levi's got him by 1 as he's still up +9. Sammy Harrell has made a little bit of a rebound here. He's up to 9th position. And then Bud Shear is rounding out your top 10 right now.
We've seen a little bit of this the last race with Harold. He was kind of in the back, was just laying back there. Same with Joe Tardif. He was just laying back there first stage, just trying to, get around here, this, that, and the other. And now all of a sudden you're seeing them make moves. They're coming up towards the front. It's kind of a weird strategy, but you know what? It's working for both of them.
Richard Crane supporting that Coca-Cola car and the Coke-Pepsi war we got going on between him and Udding. Adam Gaines, that 00, sitting in 13th position right now. A little bit of a tough start. He's down 9 positions. He's followed by the 8 of Maurice Burnett, down 6. Josh Previte right now sitting in 15th, currently down 5.
It's a very colorful paint scheme right there.
I like it.
I'll agree on that. Looks pretty cool.
Back up to our leader, Ricky Udding, currently a half-second lead on McCarty, who's followed closely by Bill Hales, trying to put the pressure on to take away that second position so he can make a run up to Ricky.
Not able to get the run off the corner like Levi McCarty does out there on the bottom line, and sometimes that prevails and sometimes it doesn't. You gain a little bit of track position on the bottom there, but then as soon as you come out of it, if you're able to stay in it, you're not losing much. But if you have just that one little slip up, you kind of lose a little bit of track position there. God, I love that camera view. Just shows you the 18 degrees down there at the bottom, like he's running along with the 20 degrees of progressive banking there.
Hopefully she's out there, because it's time for Mama Zerk's favorite camera.
Oh yeah. There you go, Mama Z. Talk about a Martin Truex Jr. throwback with a furniture row. Look at the number 7 there. Throwback to the Dale Earnhardt there.
It's a very nice looking car as well. I'm digging it. I like the red.
I do miss the Looney Tunes races that they used to have at Richmond. All the different kind of Looney Tunes teams that the drivers would race. Do miss that.
Josh Previte currently sitting back in 15th position. I gotta think he, obviously, it looks to me like he did not take tires, so I feel like he's probably just trying to get to the end of the stage here and get some fresh tires. We do have the end of the stage coming up here in about 4 or 5 laps, so we'll see if Bill Hales can catch Ricky Udding and try to take that stage win away so he doesn't sweep the stages here.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing, because this last stage, it's not going to be you run it out all the way to the end. They're going to have to come in for possibly green flag pit stops in that last section too. So it's going to be interesting to see who comes win and who gets what.
Yeah, it should be very close on fuel. They may, if they can save through there, they might be able to make it to the end. But I think you would be pushing it.
Yeah, you would almost have to drop off the pace, almost maybe 5 seconds off throughout the whole run from green flag. I don't know if I would try and take that chance.
Don't feel like I would, because I feel like if you have to run that slow, you're gonna go a lap down, maybe even 2. Because if you got to go that slow, you're gonna be hurting. We got 3 to go in the stage. Bill Hales has made up about 1/10 of a second over the last lap and a half. We'll see if he can get a couple good runs down here through the straightaways. Try to catch some draft, try to catch Ricky here, and try to make a pass. That'll be the even tougher part, is trying to make that pass on Ricky.
One thing to catch him, it's another thing to pass him.
And one of the big things I see here right now is it looks like, especially in 3 and 4 there, they ran the same line. So that tells me it's going to be even more difficult when he does catch him, if he does catch him, to make that pass, because then he's got to try to find a different line that he may not be running right now, so he's not going to know how it's going to handle for sure. So that'll make passing even tougher when you're running the same line as the person you're trying to pass.
Oh, for sure. And it looks like Ricky Udding is definitely better through 3 and 4 until you get off the corners on exit there. But Bill Hells looks like he's a lot better in 1 and 2 though.
He's able to hold that middle. Folks, we are on the final lap. They will come to the green and white checkered here to end stage 2, which will bring out the second caution of the race, both for stages, as long as we make it back to the checkered here. The start-finish line, I should say. Down the front stretch he goes. Gonna sweep your stages tonight. That's Ricky Udding in the 2 car. He will be your stage 2 winner.
Get him a broom.
It's going to be followed. Second place will go to Bill Hales. Third place to Aaron Jackson. Fourth place, you're going to see Levi McCarty. Fifth place, that's Charles Van Scoik. Brandon Burkhart, he's going to bring home that 6th position of stage 2. Joe Tardif in the number 7, coming in 7th. Bud Shear in the 93, he's going to give 8th place for the end of stage 2. Joshua Brock will take that 9th place position, and Sammy Harrell will take that last stage point there in the number 43. Again, your stage winner right there, Ricky Udding. And yes, I agree.
Falling down to about what, 35 seconds back, getting lapped at the first stage and coming through to get a top 10 finish here in the second stage. I mean, that's pretty good there.
Yes, and I think, folks, we're definitely going to see pretty much everybody here take tires. The tires are on. Come get some freshies.
Oh, for sure. If I see one person that doesn't take tires, that'll be, I don't know. I'd probably call him an idiot for one. I mean, this place eats these tires really bad, and you're not going to gain anything but track position for the first maybe little car, the little straight there until you get to turn 1. As soon as you get to turn 1, you're getting 8 up if you're not going to take any tires here.
Cars are on pit road. We start to see the right sides bounce up. That means we're getting some right side tires. We'll see the left side go up. We'll take all 4. Give them to us. Levi McCarty on his way out. Oh, we got a nice little 3-way battle there. That was close. Second, third, and fourth position.
Good old 4 Mr. Feelgoods.
Looks like Levi came
Mama
out
Z.
second. There it is. Thanks for joining us. Bill Hales came out 3rd place in that little 3-wide exit. Aaron Jackson came out 4th. He was the other one there. Brandon Burkhart's going to be 5th place when we restart, followed by Bud Shearer in 6th. Gained a couple positions in the pit there. Sammy Harrell as well gained a position. Actually, I take that back. He gained 3 positions in the pits. Justin Reynolds is going to be in 8th. Joe Tardif in 9th, so he fell a couple. Maybe a little trouble getting the left sides on or something, maybe, just maybe. Richard Crane's going to be in 10th place right now.
You know, Nate, I wonder if Sweet Action's got us any Taco Bell down there, if he's going to send some up or not this race.
That'd be nice of him, wouldn't it?
It would be very nice.
We're hungry up here.
I still have yet to try that Mexican pizza. Have you tried it yet?
I have not.
Man, oh man, I really want to try that. Anyway, this ain't a Taco Bell commercial. What are we talking about? Bring us up some anyway. For me, bring a Pepsi. For Nate, bring him a Coke.
Yes, please. Or a Baja Blast. I went to get a Mexican pizza. They had a sign that said Oh, shoot.
Very true.
All right, folks, they are back to double file. Love is all consuming, and love consumed all the Mexican pizzas. That's how they told people they were gone. All right,
Oh goodness.
we are back to double file. The pace car is going to jump off here. We're going to go green flag racing right about a half a straightaway. Or no, I'm sorry, half a track length here. Yeah, we're going to have 40 laps to the finish. Again, it's probably going to be close on fuel, so we'll see how that plays in towards the end of the race here. Levi McCarty's going to sit outside that front row as Ricky Udding chose the bottom again. Second row is going to be filled by Aaron Jackson and Bill Hales. Third row, Bud Shear, Brandon Burkhart, Justin Reynolds, Sammy Harrell filling out the fourth row. Top 10 finished off by Richard Crane and Joe Tardif. Currently, Charles Van Scoik looks like he lost a few positions there in the pits. He's sitting back in 15th. And we are green flag racing here at Homestead. Final stage. Here we go. Let's decide us a winner.
40 to go here. Oh, and sweet action. Mama Z wants a Coke Zero. Just to let you know. You're still over there. And Ricky Udding has been on it for these restarts. He gets out about maybe half a second on the field here, and he's able to maintain it throughout the whole thing. We'll have to see if anybody else has made any adjustments to the cars behind them. See if they're able to have anything for Ricky Udding this whole race.
I think that was the best restart he's had today, because we didn't see him jump out quite that far the last couple.
I'm wondering if he was kind of playing it safe with the updates that iRacing had these last couple of days. So
Charles trying to make his way back up through the field. He's on that white line, hugging it, trying to get everything out of these first couple laps on these fresh tires that he can. I wish iRacing we could see the feet moving with the pedals.
yeah, it feels like they just have them just sit there, like they would be on the gas and on the brake at the same time going through all these corners. That's just kind of weird.
See Charles running that bottom line right now.
Definitely getting all of the tire, all he can with all these tires, with all that tire squealing. Goodness. Be easy on that throttle coming out of there, especially with these new tires. A little slick when you first get them on.
Yes, sir. It's very easy to go around coming out of turns 1 and 2. 3 and 4 on that first lap. Second lap still a little dicey, and then they kind of find their grip after a few laps, and you can start to run pretty comfortably, but you can't get too comfortable, because that's about the time you lose it.
Josh trying to take the position away from him here.
Oh, Charles is actually a lap down. Richard Crane. Oh, yep, I touched his name there. Sorry, folks. He is currently out of the race, according to the tower there. Not sure what happened to Richard Crane, but is out of the race, folks. So he will finish there back in 15th as of right now.
Nice aftershock paint scheme there on the 8.
I dig it. I like it. You ever had Aftershock?
I have yet to try the aftershock.
I've had a couple different flavors. They're pretty good. I don't have a whole lot more than that to say.
Does it do what the name says?
I mean, I don't feel like any energy drinks really give me a huge burst of energy, but it was good. I'll give it that.
It's probably because all the energy drinks you've been drinking all your life, pretty much.
Gotta stay awake somehow.
Body's immune.
It doesn't give me a burst of energy, but it'll keep me awake a little longer.
Keeps you going, huh?
Levi McCarty still sitting in that second position, still trying to find a way to get to Ricky Udding. He wants that lead, just can't quite get there right now.
Yeah, I think if you're McCarty here, you just kind of save your tires a little bit, hoping to goodness that Udding is just gonna, waste them up real good first little bit just to try to get out there. It is a longer stage, so you're able to kind of get a little bit more of a run on these tires and see what you have at the end of these things. But plus, he also has possibly the green flag or the green flag pit stops as well. So he might be trying to get a strategy going with that as well. Nate, if you were out there right now, would you try to short pit that if you knew you had to pit? Or would you take it all the way until at least the leader came?
I think it would depend on the position I was in.
So say, okay, let's put it this way: if you're top 3, whether it be second or third, would you do what the leader does, or would you come in about a lap or 2 early?
I think if I'm in second or third position, I would probably try to pit before the leader and try to make up ground. If I'm in the back of the field, I think I run it out and hope for a caution when they start pitting.
That's about what I was thinking too. If you're back there from 5th on back, you're just going to run this out, hoping to goodness that, get a caution just because someone messed up coming into the pits, or someone's taking those tires and trying to get everything they can out of those tires, and they somehow spin out anywhere between outside of 4 and outside of 2, or even in between the turns there as well. But anyway, you're just hoping for that caution if you're 5th on back, I believe.
Levi McCarty last lap was faster than leader.
Oh!
Ricky Udding got a little loose there off 4, but looks like he still held a pretty good run. He did lose that 10th that he gained, but still held on to it pretty decent. Didn't lose a lot.
He's just bottom feeding right now. It seems to be working for him.
You can tell he wants it. He's fighting hard. Ricky Udding just doing everything he can to keep that half-second lead right now. I don't think he wants him to get any closer. Levi looks like he's got a pretty strong car if he can get there.
He's gaining about a 10th a lap here if he keeps doing what he's doing.
Last lap when he got loose, he was just about a half of a hundredth slower, so just to tell you how fast his car has been these last few laps, even with that wiggle.
Mr. Hale was able to keep up there in the 7th position, being able to keep up from what he was coming out of the pit. So nice little rebound for him for the first part of this race.
Now, anytime that you go a lap down and you're able to get back in that top 10 and be fighting for positions to get even further up there, that's a good day in my books.
Yeah, especially with Bud Shear there, he was fixing some damage there after the first stage as well, and he's able to move up here with, well, he's going to move back here with Mr. Harrell possibly taking the position here, but he's able to rebound a little bit as well.
43 couldn't quite clear him there, so Bud's still gonna hold that position down into this corner. We'll see if Sammy can get the run. See if he can get up there and clear him. Doesn't look like he got a good drive into the corner there on the bottom.
Got a little loose coming out of the corner as well.
This
25 to go.
Currently the closest battle we have on the track right now, these three cars. Reynolds is back there just kind of sitting and waiting. Who's going to screw up so he can make his move?
Either that or if Arrow was able to pass him, he's like, all right, give me a shot at this 93 car as well.
Sammy's going to try to fall into place behind the 93, and he will do that. Let's see if he dives back down to the bottom. Bud is glued to that top line right now. He doesn't want to go anywhere else. The 94 is running the top line as well. Sammy fighting strong there on the bottom. He wants that position, just can't quite get him cleared. I just don't think he's quite getting the drive in on the bottom that he's hoping to get. These two have been side by side for about 3 or 4 laps here.
It seems like Harold's trying to do the dime technique a little bit. Like he's entering there close to the middle, get down to that white line, hug it, keep it going for a little bit, and then come out of it.
They're pitting. We're pitting.
Pitting. Here we go.
Hey. That one threw me off. Levi McCarty on pit road. He might be doing that short pit we talked about. Leader's still out on track.
See how much he's able to gain here, and looks like we had a couple others in the pits as well.
Oh, hey.
Looks like Mr. Previte and Brock.
Great positioning for that light there. I like it.
Oh, yeah. Tell NASCAR to move it next time.
And the leader's going to dive. Oh, Aaron Jackson. Can he make it? He's going to lose it. Oh, he hang on. We'll have to see if he gets a speeding penalty for that one.
It didn't look like he was going to make that entry at all there.
Whew. That got interesting quick.
But you noticed Levi McCarty came in. As soon as Ricky Edding knew that he came in, he's like, I've got to come in. I can't lose this much ground. So we'll have to see where they come out at the end of this here.
Bill Hales, now your current leader. We'll see if he's going to dive off to pit road now, and it looks like he will.
He is. Better entry there. Nice and smooth.
Bud Shearer going to take over the lead now that he is on pit road. Last time he was on pit road himself was lap 42, so he still needs to make his stop. The top 3 currently all need to stop still.
And if I'm looking at this right, it looks like they're going to be about 2/10 from each other once the round of pit stops complete here. It's going to be close.
Adam Gaines was one of the top 3 that still needed to pit. He is now in. Joe Tardif stays out, as well as Bud. They're still running it as far as they can. I think they're just hoping for that caution, somebody to get loose on those fresh tires. And then right there, folks, you can see the fresh tires there on the bottom. Look at him just passing like he's not even there.
Something happened to Mr. McCarty. It looked like he was right on Udding's rear bumper there, and it just he lost a lot of time there behind him.
Could have been that dirty air, just got the car a little out of whack. After the pit stop cycle through, Ricky Udding will hold the lead because Shearer and Tardif still have to pit. He's got about an 8/10 of a second gap back to McCarty right now. Bud Shear still holding out there as long as he can on the track. Tardif made his pit stop. Last one that needs to pit on the lead lap right now is Bud. Charles Van Scoik, who's 1 lap down currently, still needs to make his pit stop as well. We know he's hoping for the caution, but right now it wouldn't really help him because he wouldn't get the lucky dog.
Sammy Harrell's going to get his lap back the hard way here. Right behind him, Reynolds is going to do about the same.
Bud's diving down low, maybe signaling here. He's either 1, getting out of the way because they're faster, or 2, signaling he's about to make his pit stop. And looks like he was just letting the faster cars go. He's going to try to hang out on the track still. So I wonder if one of the big things that happened there is they could have just split it and said, hey, I know I'm going to have to pit because it's going to be too close. So we're going to do it halfway through. We're going to get those fresh tires and we're going to race it out for 20 laps. Bud may be trying to save here. Try to stretch it out.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 25 seconds on Mr. Edding, and he's losing pretty quickly, but I'm wondering if he just thinks he has enough there. But he was one of the cars we did make a comment about before the pit stop started. He was outside the top 5, and we said that maybe somebody might try that strategy of staying out, seeing if they'll be able to finish this. And so far, 14 to go, about 13 to go here. He's out there 23 seconds ahead of these guys.
Bill Hales, Reynolds, and Harrell here fighting for position back in 6th. What will be 5th place if Shearer does have to make that pit stop. Bill Hale's trying to look under the 94 there, see if he can get a run. It looks like the 94 will get a little bit of draft from that 43 and be able to make the run. Hales, that's the dive into the corner I was talking about right there. How much gap he made up there. The 43 just was not able to do that when he was trying to get make a move before. He just wasn't able to get that drive into the corner on the bottom. These two still side by side fighting for that position. Bill Hales just about cleared him that time. Just couldn't quite get enough. He's going to dive back in one more time, see if he can do the slide job. Oh, he might be able to get him here. It's going to be close. Oh, it looks like he's just going to try to keep it low. I think he had room, but I think he was almost on the quarter panel of the 43 there.
For sure, they're trying all kinds of different lines right now later on in this race, and I think the 53 is kind of showing the 43 on how to work the bottom here. So we'll see if he's learning anything.
Going back up here to the front, Levi McCarty losing ground to Ricky Edding right now. The 12 gaining on him. 12 trying to see if he can take away that second position, if he can get the run. Levi just seems like maybe an adjustment went the wrong way this time. Just doesn't seem to quite have the car he had before.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the tire compounds too. I mean, all of these different tires that these teams have in the pits and things, they're different from each other. So, you know, one set's feels a little different than the other sets do. So I'm wondering if this set just it's not feeling like he's wanting it to feel.
10 to go in the race. Shearer still out front. He's got 17 seconds lead as he's trying to play out a different strategy than everybody else right now. The only other one that is currently on the same strategy is Charles, a lap down, back in 11th position. They both pitted on lap 42. Everybody else is pitted on either 63, 64, or 65. So fresher tires. Ricky Edding, if Bud does not have to pit, still has to make up 16 seconds in 9 laps. And last lap, he made up a 2nd and 2/10. Well, that's not going to cut it.
If Bud does have to come in here, granted, they're going to be able to close this gap a little bit farther down, but if he had to come in here, this little Splash and Go still won't even keep him out in the front.
Nope.
He wouldn't even get a fourth. Well, he might get a fourth, maybe 5th place finish out of that, but
And
right
he
now he's
dove
pretty
into
much made his
pit road.
bed. Oh, I was gonna say he made his bed. He's got to lay in it now.
I think he was just hoping for a caution. 8 to go tells me it probably wasn't as close as we thought it could be. Your leader now, he's been out front and dominated most of this race. He won stages 1 and 2. He's got 8 more laps he's got to lead to take the checkered and win the race. Aaron Jackson has taken over that 2nd position now, trying to see if he can make up ground. He's got 1.2 seconds back. If he is to try to give him a run for his money, he's got a ways to go yet. But I would say if there's a car right now that could do it, Jackson would be one of them. Last lap, he was a 10th faster.
Yeah, 10th faster with 7 to go. I don't know. He'd be able to get to him, but I don't think he'd be able to pass him unless he does a dive bomb on him or something. But oh, and unfortunate for Charles Van Scoyk here as well.
He made his final pit stop. He was currently 1 lap down. Joe Tardif up here in 13th position. Still up +3 for the race. Adam Gaines, he is down 8. He's sitting in 12th right now. Maurice Burnett down 3 in 11th. Top 10, Bud Shearer after having to make his late race pit stop there. He tried to hold out. Didn't quite pay off, I think, the way he had hoped. But, hey, you got to try. Joshua Brock back in 9th. Josh Previte in 8th. Sammy Harrell still holding on to that 7th place position. Justin Reynolds, he's up to 6th. 7 spots gained. Bill Hales currently in 5th place. Brandon Burkhart's up to 4th. Levi McCarty lost that 2nd place position to Aaron Jackson, who is currently trying to run down the leader. He's made up a couple 10ths. He's still got to make up a 2nd if he's going to try to make that pass for the win. And we have 5 to go, coming to 4 to go here.
Yeah, I mean, crazy, weird circumstance if there was a caution here. Bud Shearer does have a maybe if he got right sides. I don't know if he did or not, but if he did get right sides, at least he would have the freshest tires out of that whole field, and that field would be all bunched up as well. Now, will he be able to win this race? I don't think so, but he'd be able to finish out a lot better than 10th if there was a late race caution.
I would say the answer to that would be yes, but I do not foresee a caution as we have gone green flag the entire way except for the stage cautions at 15 and 40. 3 to go now for Ricky Udding. Can he hold on as Aaron Jackson has made up 2 more 10ths? He's still gaining, trying to push. Oh, he made up another 10th there in that corner. We'll see what kind of run he gets down the backstretch here as he's trying to chase him down.
He's gaining a lot out of the corners here. He's able to, he's losing some into the corner, but man, he is gaining so much coming out of the corner. It's going to be a wild 3 laps here.
Last lap, he gained 0.3 of a second. That last lap right there, he gained almost another 3. He's got 2 laps to do it. That would put him right there at making that pass at the checkered flag. Little wiggle there. We'll see if he can hold on to it and keep that run.
Ooh. Loosey-goosey. I'd say if he's going to make the pass, he's going to be able to make it probably 1 and 2 this time. Maybe 3
he's
and
got
4.
a nice run here. We'll see. Last lap. Here we go. The white flag is waving. Final lap at Homestead Miami Speedway. Here we go. Can Aaron Jackson make a move, make that pass, and steal this race win away? Oh, he's going to be there. If he gets any kind of run here, he's going to be there.
He's got it.
He's going to dive to the bottom. Oh, Ricky Edding's going to dive down to try to throw that block. Oh, let's see if he checks up a little bit here. Nope. Good attempt from Aaron Jackson
Oh,
there. Heck of a run to try to catch him. Race winner. Ricky Udding is going to take the victory. Dominating race. Swept the stages. Took the checkered. Heck of a drive.
man, Aaron Jackson, he was coming, man. It was enough just to watch that, see if he was going to make that pass or be able to get up to his bumper, maybe get him a little small bump and run, but
Think,
wasn't able to get there at the end.
think he needed one more lap. One more.
And that's usually the case. It's always been, if I had just one more lap, I would have had him. This definitely would have been the case.
Circle, I think your laundry's done.
Yeah, it's it's going off in the background here.
All right. There it is, folks. There is your race winner. Ricky Udding. Alongside him there, Aaron Jackson in a 12. He finished second. Third place, I'm showing, was McCarty. Oh, Sammy Harrell might have had a little trouble there on the cool down lap. Race winner right there. The man himself, Ricky Udding.
All right. Well, while I'm trying to get these guys in here, I am not seeing them in our Discord.
See, we got Levi showing up here. Ricky Udding's in there as well. I think Levi was the one we
And
couldn't
Aaron
find
Jackson.
last time. Oh, there he is. I just said that. All right, folks, we're going to interview the top three. We're going to start with your winner, Ricky Udding. Zirkle, take it away, man.
Yeah, let's get Ricky Edding on in here into the broadcast booth. Ricky Edding, welcome to the broadcast booth here with Anthony and Nate. Congratulations on your win, man.
Hey guys, thank you very much. I can't lie, I am sweating a little bit.
I am not shocked, man. You dominated that race. Swept the stages, took the checkered. Nobody really had anything for you till the end there with Aaron making that run in the last few laps there. Were you nervous then?
Yep, I was not holding back, so that was legitimate. He was catching me, and you know, everyone was thinking about what to do there for strategy, whether you split the last run up halfway, take new tires, or do a splash and go. And it turned out I got him by what, maybe a second.
Was he got a little wiggle out there trying to make that run. So yeah, it ended up being about that. But he gained very quickly.
Yeah, he did. Kudos to him. So Aaron's one of my teammates, and I know he was getting a little better tire wear than me. And I was prepared to do kind of a Kurt Busch, Ricky Craven finish with him there if needed. So
Yeah, he was definitely coming. It was very interesting to see. I mean, like everybody, like all racers have said, one more lap, I would have had him. He probably would have had you on one more lap.
oh yeah, no, I know it. And you know, I was watching Levi, um, you know, for a good portion of the second half, and then all of a sudden here comes Aaron. So he 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 was legit, and one more lap he would have had me, but I probably would have tried to block him.
Of course.
Yeah, me and Nate kind of joked around a little bit. We seen you there in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and things, and we were wondering how many times you actually been to Michigan International Speedway.
I was a season ticket holder, so like twice a
Oh,
year for many years. In fact, tonight at my local track, Berlin Raceway, there's William Byron, Eric Jones, Ty Majeski. They're all doing a late model race, and I was struggling with what do I do? I got to do my race or I go see them, but I chose you guys.
Looks like it paid
uh,
off.
yeah, very.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for doing the broadcast.
Yeah, man, go ahead and give us the rest of the shout outs here, and
Well, the big one for Aaron Jackson, myself, and Brandon Burkhart, we were kind of doing the victory donuts there for our other teammate Ron Walsh. He's in the hospital tonight. Hopefully, he's watching. Ronnie, we're thinking about you. We wish you were here, but that's my big shout out for the night, guys.
Yeah, man. Hopefully, Ron Walsh, hopefully you get to feeling better. Whatever's going on in your life right now. Hopefully, speedy recovery and everything else. But yeah, man, Ricky Edding, congratulations on your win tonight, and good luck the rest of the season, man.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Congratulations, Ricky.
All right, we'll go ahead and bring up the second place finisher here.
It was a little tough.
Mr. Aaron Jackson, welcome to the broadcast booth with Anthony and Nathan.
How's it going?
Congratulations on your second place finish. Did you have, I mean, we seen it at the end, but how much, I mean, what were you doing to have that much more of a run at the end of the race when nobody else had anything for him?
I was saving tires. I mean, I was backing the corners up pretty good. So my tire wear was pretty even on my left or right sides. So I was able to save some tire. If I had one or two more laps, I'd have got Ricky.
It's exactly what we said. Yeah, we definitely thought you were gonna get him. It looked like maybe in one of the corners you had just a little wiggle that maybe lost just what you needed. But we were watching. I mean, you were ticking off 0.3 of a second a lap there with 5 to go, and we thought we had a good race finish there on our hands, and we did.
Yeah, at least we made it a little exciting for the broadcasting and got back to him. So it was a great race. Everybody used a little bit different tire strategies. So stayed green, which is great for the way I run, anyways. Because I'm sure you saw in the restarts, I tend to fall back.
Yep. Save those tires, run them down on the long run. Doesn't necessarily
Yep.
pay off on the short stages there, but when it matters at the end there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for our fellow Ohioan coming in second, give us your shout outs, man.
Well, I'm gonna give a big shout out to our teammate Ron Walsh. He's in the hospital. He had a major heart attack about a year and a half ago, and he's still fighting, recovering from it. And I'm sure he'll be back and be super fast and winning in no time. And shout out to the rest of my team, John and Ricky and Brandon, and always my mom and dad. They're out there watching, I'm sure. And the league. Charles does a great job of putting this on. Got a great group of guys here. Racing's good.
Yes.
He does that. He does.
You guys definitely showed it tonight. It was a heck of a race. I mean, we enjoyed it. There was battles all over the track, even when some of them got spread out. So it was fun for us. And yes, I agree. Thoughts and prayers out to Ron. Hope everything gets settled out all right, and we hope to see him back here soon.
Yeah, for sure. Knowing him, he's probably sitting in the hospital watching the broadcast on his phone. So
there you go.
All right, guys, I appreciate it.
Yep. Congratulations, Aaron.
Thanks.
Alrighty. Now for your third place finisher, my buddy, good old Levi McCarty. Levi McCarty, welcome to the broadcast booth, Anthony and Nathan. Congratulations on your third place finish, man.
Hey guys, thanks.
Yeah, it seemed like you had something there for Ricky Edding, maybe just earlier on in that race, but it seemed that you fell back there at the third stage. Were you wasting too much tire, or was you trying something different?
I couldn't stop blowing the right front off the car all night. I couldn't figure out how to save them correctly. I did do a lot of searching around the track trying to find the groove that worked best for how I had the car set up, steering ratio wise and everything, and I couldn't really find it. I would have loved to see some clean air at some point tonight, just to see if it made a difference on the line that I wanted to run, but I slapped the wall in qualifying and had to fight my way back up through and could never really get to the clean air. I tried short pit and I was hoping I was going to get maybe 2 laps of short pit on him there on the last run, and he closed it up quick, and that was the right move by him. It was fun racing with both those guys. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Homestead is a track that you're really able to search around and run some different grooves in the track, and it's just a blast. One of my favorite tracks for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say we definitely saw when you dove to pit road. We were talking about that short pit. If you're in, second or third position, do you try to get a little extra time on the leader? But the moment he saw you come down, he made the dive that next time.
Yeah, I wanted to go maybe the lap before that, but there were some guys in the back that were pitting, and I kind of wanted to see how that shaked out, just to see maybe there was a caution or something, but I hesitated a little bit, and it ended up costing me. But honestly, I think both of those guys had really good long run speed, and even if I would have got to the lead, I don't know if it would have made a difference. They were both really fast, but it would have been fun to try out the clean air and at least taste the front there and see what I could have done. But that's the way she goes sometimes.
Yeah, and me knowing you pretty well, here at this track, this is one of your favorite tracks, and you could definitely tell this is your favorite track. And seeing you up here in the top three just all the more solidifies everything that goes on. What makes you so good around this track?
This track particular, I do like to run the wall a lot. I like being up in the higher groove on some tracks like Kansas, and those two come to mind specifically for the high groove. But just tracks like that where you can move around and do stuff differently to make passes. I really enjoy those kinds of tracks, and that's kind of what I excel at. I mean, I'm trying to get better at some of the shorter tracks and even some of the road stuff. I have some guys that are helping me there, but I always come back to tracks like this where this is where I'm the best at.
Yeah, man. Well, anyway, Levi, congratulations on your third place finish there. Give us your shout outs for this race, man.
Yeah, just real quick, I'll shout out Fairfield Auto Group, Fairfield Motorsports. Thanks guys for putting on the broadcast, and I want to thank the league for putting on a fun race tonight. It was a good time.
Definitely a fun time. And man, again, congratulations on your top three finish here, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thanks, guys.
Circle. What are your takeaways from Homestead?
Well, exactly what we said earlier. There's going to be multi grooves. Who was able to get around this course in those grooves that they wanted to run, and it definitely came down to a pit strategy there at the end. So, very good race. Just shows you how good these drivers are to go caution free, I'd say, even without the stage cautions there. But all in all, very good race with these guys.
I would agree. It was a ton of fun to watch. It was a ton of fun to call. No cautions. That was awesome. I like seeing the green flag run in here because strategy will prevail, and it did and it didn't here because we saw a couple different ones, and of course it has to work for one, it has to not work for the other. But we had a very very close finish there. One more lap, like we've said a few times here now, but one more lap, I think we may see a different standings. But Ricky Udding does take the victory. That's going to get him locked into the playoffs. It's going to give him some playoff points. He's going to be sitting pretty well now. So, where are they at next week? Let me check that for you real quick, folks. I should already know this, but I don't, so I apologize. Next week, Atlanta.
We are at the patented Atlanta, another good tire eater track and good pit strategy track as well.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. And then from Atlanta, we'll go to Martinsville, and we will be off June 30th, which is the July 4th weekend time frame there. So, again, we got Atlanta next Thursday. You can join us right here again, right around 8:10, 8:15. The broadcast will go live. We'll have it started before then. Of course, you can watch practice. And then the following Thursday, again, will be Martinsville. and that will finish out the June racing as they'll have the final Thursday of June off. But I think we're gonna see some great races over the next couple weeks, and I know we're gonna have fun up here.
Oh, I always have a lot of fun, man.
All right, folks. Number one, I just want to say this again. Please, thoughts and prayers out there to Ron Walsh. He's one of the drivers of this league, teammate to Aaron, Ricky, and Brandon and John. So please keep Ron in your thoughts and prayers there. We want to see him back here soon running. Heck of a guy, heck of a driver. So hope all is well out there, Ron. And then number two, Zirkle, are you racing this Saturday?
I shall be racing this Saturday, yes.
All right, you can catch us racing. That's going to be Stick Racer, Mac51 out there. Thank you for the follows. But you can catch us racing Saturday. That's going to be broadcasted by Signature Esports. We're going to be in the next gen cars for the G.O.A.T Racing League Cup Series. We'll be taking on New Hampshire, but we'll be there driving. That's going to be a rough one. I think it'll be a good race, but it's going to be rough for me personally.
Yeah, I like that track a lot. I don't know if it's just because it's a rhythm track and I kind of see myself as a rhythm racer, but very, very interesting race. Got a lot of strategy that comes out from that track as well. And since you said Signature Esports, he is broadcasting another league right now. So if you would like to hop over there to him and give him some love and tell him that Anthony and Nate sent you from Skull Key Esports.
All right, folks, that's going to end it for us tonight. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. We had fun. We hope you had fun as well. Stay healthy, stay safe, and we will catch you next Thursday. And if you do stick around, we are going to throw a raid at Signature, and you can catch the end of his broadcast as well.